All right, a very good day to you. Welcome to yet another episode of the program. What now? My name is Dansofo Junior. I have in the studio Jibrin Salisu Alio.
Yeah.
All right, and he's here today on the show. We'll be talking about politics in Kogi State, in Igala land, and specifically in Ankpa Federal Constituency. All of these things we are going to be talking. So we want you to stay with us as we begin this discussion.
Thanks.
Salio, welcome to What Now?
Thank you so much, sir.
I want you to tell me how do you see politics that's being played in Igala land and specifically in Ankpa, Kogi State as it is currently?
Dansofo, thank you so much for hosting me.
Okay.
And I deem it fit to be here today to share my ideologies and to share my ideas concerning the politics that's being played in Kogi State, Kogi East, and my favorite constituency, which is Omala Ankpa, one favorite constituency.
Okay.
But I want to have so much interest in the favorite constituency where I hear from.
Okay.
Which is Omala Ankpa favorite constituency.
Okay, you are from Omala.
Yeah.
Ankpa. Okay, you are from Ankpa Federal Constituency.
Yes.
Okay, and you want to speak specifically in that.
Yes, it's because you know that in Kogi State,
yes,
in Kogi East, even the blind can see, even the deaf can also hear that there are problems in Kogi East.
There are problems?
Yes.
What kind of problems do you have in Kogi
We lack development.
But you have representatives.
Yes, that's are the issues we have to discuss this morning.
So tell me, what is the situation of things in your federal constituency?
Thank you so much.
It is politically.
Thank you so much, Dansofo, for this wonderful question. You know, I hear from Abejukolo, which is a local a ward in Omala government area of Kogi State.
Okay.
And we have a rep member called Honorable Halims, who happened to be the majority leader of the House of Rep of the 10th Assembly. But it's quite unfortunate that Omala has been marginalized.
When you say Omala is being marginalized, you mean there's no development in your place?
From development, from the formula of the electoral formula in the federal constituency, we are out.
So why is it so?
Let me take you back from total history. When you see from 1999 till date, our electoral formula is not balanced.
You have a formula that you follow in your constituency?
Yeah, sure.
So what is this formula? We would like to know.
The first rep member in our Aziz is from Ankpa, named Honorable Mauzabimaje, who is from Ankpa. He did one thing.
Okay.
Then
from Ankpa town?
Yes, but I don't really know the word he heard from, but it's from Ankpa government. He did only one thing, which is 1999 to 2003. Then actually the baton of leadership from Ankpa to Lamabero, which Honorable Ataido happened to be the winner of that election.
That was in what year?
In 2003. It started from 2003 to 2007.
Okay.
Which he also came for re-election again. And he won.
Okay, he did 2 terms.
He did 2 terms. From 2003 to 2011. Which is from 2003 to 2007, from 7 to 11. Then actually the baton of leadership from Omabero to Omala.
Okay.
Which happened to be our own son from Omala, late Mohammed Ibrahim Idris. That's all rest in peace. From 2011 to 2015. I can see that at the moment it's not balanced. Omabero did 2 terms, which Ankpa only have 1 term, which is Mauzabimaje.
Yeah.
And Omala already have 1 now, which is late Mohammed Ibrahim Idris.
Okay.
So from 2015, Honorable Hassan Omala now emerged to be our rep member from the federal constituency.
Yeah.
From 2015 to 2019. Are you with me?
Yes.
Good. So from there, I started having an issue. Because, from 2015, from 2011 of Honorable Mohammed Idris to 2019. Sorry, yes, I guess it should be, if you count very, very well.
Okay.
Plus 15, 2011, 13, 14, 15. That is for Omala. Which Honorable Hassan Omala emerged from 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19. So out of pity, the stakeholders from Ankpa now pleaded us in Omala that we should please consider Honorable Halims to complete the remaining 8 years of Honorable Hassan Omale.
Okay. So he can just do one term.
One term.
Okay.
So that they can have 8 years. Then from that one, it should become 12 years now, because if you calculate very, very well, once I imagine did one term, Omale did one term, which is 2. Then from Halims now, we'll make it 12 years.
Okay.
Because Omala were peace-loving people.
So when you say you people allowed Halims to come in because of pity, what do you mean by that? Is politics in your area played based on pity?
We are brothers and sisters in the first constituency.
Okay.
Ankpa gave birth to Omala. I gave birth to Omamboro. So whatever we do in the first constituency, we do it as a brother.
Okay.
So when we have issues and relate with us, we'll settle it amicably. Understand? So when they came during the primaries, then late Elinko Ailobaba was alive then. They was pleaded that let Omala please sure allow Halims to do only one thing.
Okay.
So that he can complete the remaining 4 years of Honorable Hassan Omale, which we agreed. So from there, the imbalance started and continued. From that 2019 to 2023. So after Halims completed the 4 years we agreed and bargained, they now say we should please allow them to complete his 8 years in office. We say no. Our stakeholders say no, they will not accept it. They say we should please consider it.
So who are the people making all of these decisions?
Our stakeholders in the first constituency.
Okay.
They say we should please allow, let Halims complete his 8 years and go. And we now allow Halims to complete the 8 years, which is 2023 till date. And the worst part of it is, throughout that 8 years of Halims, we don't have a good development that we can point out in normal government.
How can you say you don't have good development that you can point at in normal local government when his projects are everywhere? And his scorecards are even visible for everyone to see?
That's so far.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I hail from Abejukolo and I hail from our government area of Kogi State. I know all the 11 wards in our government. And I know everywhere in our government.
Okay.
The project of Halims is audio, not visible. Let me tell you.
But there are so many of them that have been listed in the media and even on the internet. They are every of his projects are everywhere. He mentioned them. He talks about them. Okay. And people attest to some of these projects.
Let me tell you. When Halims emerged as a FREP member, he came to Omala. He appreciated our stakeholders for being good, for being calm, for being for not even fighting against the dialogue of brotherhood, for allowing him to complete the 4 years of Honorable Omale. I told him that we are peace-loving people. He should do the needful. That is, do what we're supposed to do as a leader of the federal constituency, because the leader already is a rep member.
So what were the things you people were looking from Halims?
We're looking for good representation.
Okay.
We're looking for infrastructure development from Halims.
But he has consulted Rose. He has lightened the communities.
Is there a road in Ankpa? Is there a road in Ankpa?
He consulted a road in Ankpa.
Let me tell you something.
He built bridges.
Let me tell you something. After Halims won, he came to Mala as a Celia. He promised that he would construct a road, the road entrance to our palace, Ojuba Palace. From there to police station, from police station to Muslim cemetery. Okay. The people from Malo government were so excited. The Muslim community in Malo government were so excited because they do have difficulties when it comes to holiday season. Because Okuchoji Mane on Neighborhood Cemetery. So this is the first audio promise Halims made. Till today, that road is untouched.
But development is gradual. He cannot be everywhere at the same time. He has constructed road in Ankpa, And the next could be Normala. It could be any other place.
I'm telling you, this is the first term in our limbs. That's the 4 terms. The first term of our limbs, the 4 years in office. I'm talking about. Okay, if possible, Alim focused on development in Ankpa in the first 4 years. What happened to the remaining 4 years?
Well, he's going for the 3rd term. So that 3rd term could be the turn of Omala.
If somebody cannot achieve something in 8 years, is it within 4 years that he can do something better for Omala people?
That is why you should give him second.
No, it's not possible.
The 3rd chance.
Let me tell you something. That's all.
Yes.
The second terms of our limbs is full of insults to our personalities and to our local government in general.
How do you mean?
See, when someone look at you directly and tell you that this camera is white, for example, this camera is white, and say that this camera is black, and then indirectly it's telling you that you are blind. At the same time, it's telling you that it's also questioning your level of intelligence. Our limbs indirectly insulting our stakeholders, our fathers, our leaders in local government that they are blind. At the same time, question their level of intelligence.
When you are saying all of these things, that means there's something you are holding on to make such statements. Yes. What are the things Halims has really done to your people that warrants, him, making these statements against him? Because if you are telling me Halims is insulting your people indirectly, it means there is something tangible he must have done.
Good. Thank you so much for this question once again. That's all. As I said earlier, that insult is direct and is deliberate. Now, Halims granted an interview with Ora TV recently. You can see it everywhere on the media where our youth are reacting.
Okay.
He said that he dug a borehole in Nabejukolo Center. He gave us street lights in Nabejukolo Center, according to him, which I will explain in details to you.
And this is not there. He didn't provide.
I will explain to you in detail.
Okay.
He also controlled erosion in Nabejukolo Center. He gave a transformer to a ward in Akpasha, what is whole issue. He gave a transformer to Opotala, according to him. Let me tell you something.
But before you proceed, all of these things you mentioned, did he bring them?
Let me tell you something. That's all.
Did he bring them?
No, now I want to tell you something brief about these things.
Go ahead.
That's all. Of a truth, Alim's dug 2 boreholes in Omala.
Okay.
One stopped working 1 week after they dug the borehole.
Okay. Was he when at the point of commissioning? Did he work?
It worked.
Were people using it?
I said the borehole worked within 1 week.
That was lack of maintenance from the people who were given the community.
1 week.
Who were
week of commissioning.
It happens.
How is it happening?
So when the people don't take care of what they give them, because Alims cannot come back to maintain those things for you. His own is to provide. Yes.
That's all. Shenki a borehole within 1 week. My commission. You should call again when he lack of maintenance.
Okay, so what effort did the people, the community people?
When you get a car, under 1 week, the engine no, when you lack of maintenance there.
Okay, now when this thing happened, what steps, what effort did your people make to go back to him or to the engineer that actually, took over the construction of the borehole? Did you make effort to go back to him?
Halims have a coordinator in the Omala government. The coordinator is aware, Honorable Josiah Shemugu, the coordinator of in Omala government of our Honorable Halims, is aware of this issue.
Okay.
What is the effort?
What did he do?
He did nothing.
And then some of these things should be, some of these people, some of these aides, some of these supporters should be held responsible for some of these things. They are not everything that, yes.
That's full.
Go ahead.
Halim that I knew will not take anything personal. Omala people reacted towards this particular issue through his PA, through his aide, which is Honorable Josiah Shemugu.
Okay.
And today, there's nothing
that has been done
about that a particular issue. He also dug another borehole in Abeklo Motor Park. Ile shita mahitai. Amoku edu amomileta ela. Though Ali can't be nation because they might use the money for the maintenance of that borehole. So I can really learn.
That shouldn't be a problem
that
because
shouldn't be a problem.
the money is used for maintenance.
We don't really know, but let's assume it's meant for it's used for the
and
maintenance.
it's a decision of the community, not from Halims. Halims didn't tell them to go and sell the water. Did he tell them?
The community, which community?
The community, the direct beneficiary of that borehole.
Who are the communities that
the Omala people, the Abejikolo people?
No, our people don't agree on stuff. It was the decision of the aides, which on
is the money going back to Halims?
No, it's not going to. We don't know. We don't know how. I don't know about.
So you shouldn't blame Halims so much on that.
We have to blame. We have to blame.
Why are you blaming him?
Because we reacted about a particular issue, and there's no solution has been done about concerning this particular issue. Understand? So if ki kemimbo hudu ojo namala kuma to me, kakui when ki kana kakini ki react and ki reacting. Let's assume that Okole they are using it for the maintenance of that borehole, which is the only surviving borehole in Abejikolo currently. So Halims brought 15 solar street lights to Abejikolo. They work within 1 week and they stop working till today.
They worked within 1 week and they stopped working.
Now go and check very, very well.
So just like I ask again, did you make efforts to reach out to Halims and the engineer?
Do you really know the work of a coordinator of a rep member or the aid of a rep member in particular local government? Do you know that their work? Their work is to feed back the challenges faced the community to their principal. Josiah is from Abejikolo. Josiah is an agent of Malo government. So it should be in the best position to revert back to him, to his principal. Aside that, our stakeholders has been calling Halims concerning particular issues. The solar street work within 1 week and they stop working.
So as we speak, there is no solar light in your community as we speak?
That is working?
Yes.
The first 15 is not working.
Okay.
He brought about 10 plants recently. So to mounted from the first to get from Abejikolo to Valid Hotel.
Okay, but those ones are working currently.
Since last week now, so we're still waiting. I'm very sure before now and next month it stops working.
Why are you so sure?
Because we are used to it.
Why are you so sure that?
Because we are used to it.
Why are you so sure that?
Because we are used to it already.
You understand?
We are used to it.
In all of this thing, that means Halims is trying for Abejikolo.
How is it trying for Abejikolo?
By providing solar light to your community.
15 solar light
and giving you borehole.
Hey, that's so. If a rep member give a community 15 solar plants and you say he's trying.
But your community is not just the one in Abejikolo. There are other communities who are beneficial of this.
We are going to that area. That's all. We are going to that area. So a rep member, so you expect a rep member to give 15 solar plants to a community, to a headquarter of local government, and they work within 1 week and they stop working. At the same time, he gave us 2 borehole and 1 stop working under the 2 weeks. That means we are left with surviving 1 borehole in Abejikolo. So how can 1 borehole serve the whole Abejikolo? I hope you know Abejikolo very well. Okay. How can 1 borehole serve the whole Abejikolo? Is it possible? The answer is no. Capital no. Aside that, okay. During the interview as last week, Halim said that when it comes to Abejikolo, it's like Abuja.
That's because he provided these people lights. Okay. And his
lights
are there in the community.
That work within 1 week and stop working.
But there are other ones that are working. The one he brought recently.
Okay, the 10 solar plant will eliminate the whole Abejikolo. Is it possible? Can you eliminate the whole Abejikolo with 10 solar lights? Is it possible? That's all. Within you and God.
So you don't believe that more will come when you give him the opportunity to go back?
That shows that whatever he said on that interview were all deliberate. Understand? So if possible, you can tell me that a rep member should come out in the public to say that when it comes to Abejikolo, it's more of Abuja. It's telling you that this is what I wanted to do and I have done it, and nobody can question me. But in Omala, we have principled. Since, in fact, within your years of experience in social media, have you ever seen any Omala persons insulting anybody on social media or being dragged? We don't do that. Because we respect and we have principles on how we deal.
So as it stands now, what do you want Halims to do now?
It's not a matter of what Alims to do for us. Wait, let me tell you something. There's nothing Alims can do for us again.
Why do you see so? Yeah, he's still occupying the seat. He has not left there, and there are more to do.
Somebody who cannot do anything for you in 8 years, will you do that? Will you do anything within a few months from now?
You can't say so. Anything
we are now electoral process in
you can't
period
say
now.
so. Even 1 second matters in the game of football, you know, right? And that applies to the game of politics.
That's so full.
Yes.
See, Halims, yeni ki onle Abijukolo dai Abujan. I will show you a picture of Abijukolo at night. Can compare. If Ankpa is like that in Ane, Shenki Use Idale Ane, Shenki Kuji Daganele Ane, Shenki Kubo Daganele Ane, so that you should attest to this thing or testify to this. Fast forward, Alex also claimed that he gave a transformer to the people of Oleshu. That's so. How is this possible? The Marshal Lachinia, for almost 15 years now, Omala don't have a light.
Omala don't have lights.
Yes, don't have light, Omala. For almost 15 years now. So I don't have light for almost 15 years in Omala. And when it came to transform to the world in Omala government, since the creation of Omala government, since the history of Omala government, all don't even have a pole, a standing pole. All it is under Ankpa ward. You cannot even drive to Oleshu.
So could it be that there are efforts in pipeline that you are not aware that light is coming to Abijukolo?
If you look at, go back to the interview, you on the transformer of Oleshu. That shows that he mean transformer do mame. But through helicopter or by road, we don't really know. Because honor Oleshu anything no to lane. Understand? And since the history of Omala government, Oleshu don't even have a standing pole in Oleshu. School man. So kuma do talk about back uchi. And Ankpa work it down they don't have a light for almost 15 years as well. So where's the problem coming from? I mean, something is wrong somewhere. Aside that again, stands for.
Yeah.
If you go to Isheke ward, it's also more of Abuja. Under Isheke ward, there are some villages called Oti number 1, Oti number 2, Oti number 3. Shekemi Ligi Osman San, within his personal resources, he shown up with Oti number 1 to Oti number 3. Because Sheke ona leba Shinikwa. Sheko yedefu imi ukonyo take health hospital. Understand? I live saying Sheke Liomo le da Abuja. Is this or not deliberate? That's another thing again. In the interview, Yeni ki Onkukola Abomala as a rep member, Sheke Mukolo Done, at least it should be asked for us to appreciate you.
People who are beneficiaries of those jobs, why are they not out to say it to themselves?
That is why I want to question him.
Some of these people, you know, there are some people you give them opportunities, they don't come out to say, they keep it to themselves.
That is why we are asking our limbs now. If possible, there are no ghost employment. It should mean mention of their name so that we should appreciate him.
But the one thing you people should also do is when you see some of these things being mentioned, you take a step to make investigations to know whether these things are true or not, and then you confront the person
our investigation.
Okay.
There's nothing of such.
And you feel there's nobody being employed
in Omala?
Yes, in Omala.
How is it possible?
In the whole of Abijukolo, is it? Yes, in the whole of Omala local
there is
government.
one. By now, I'm a mame, and by now, I'm a clap hand for Alim Somali.
Okay.
Also, any ko onlele shi ki control erosion. Going by Abu Abijukolo, opposite St. Mary School, they are having issue of erosion. That erosion, if you call Hamza Yelwan in Ankpa, Kia control, it will not even cost 8 million naira.
Okay.
But Halim's clever, control only 78 million naira. Maybe mistake is 8 million, only 78.
Well, did you consult erosion in your place?
He constructed the erosion in Abijukolo, but yet we are still having the same similar issue.
In other place.
No, the same particular place.
It was not well done.
Yes.
That should be the fault of the engineer.
As a leader, you have to monitor all your projects now. Why are you a leader? That is why I like Ayabelo. When you give a contract, you follow it down to every step of your project to know that yes, they are standard.
So Ayabelo has project in Omala?
No, I'm giving you a reference. Okay. When he was governor, when you give a contract, you make sure that you see the end of that project to know that it's standard. They're all standard. Look at when you give a contract to some Chinese to innovate this hospital, specialist hospital in Lokoja. You know what happened then. Also, in the interview as well, FOB how can you claim the collective effort of people?
As a rep member, he has a contribution to that.
That doesn't mean you should claim the glory. You can only say that I will support effort of the FOB Kewomaland. Don't claim the glory of Kewomaland. Let me tell you, when Kiami Fulani Wakpabuwa in Ariyodo, our stakeholders, starting from assembly member, council chairman, Amajofewa, all the stakeholders in Omalo government, they wrote a letter to the governor, Kondorodo, that he should come to their aid. Kabo Akukpa. Understand?
Okay.
Rodona told them that they should go and come up with what can be a possible solution to this issue. After Kabua meet, they came out that please they need soldiers, Kumakuma so that our people can sleep with two eyes closed,
okay,
and can also have a confidence. Do you know what Dodo did? He said that no, I want to have first-hand information of this particular issue. He drove from Mokojaye to Abijuko. He went down to Odo. He went down to Bagana,
okay,
to get first-hand information on how all these things happens. Alims happened to be our own governor in a federal constituency because our leader, as a rep member. I can tell you that Alims only came to Abijukolo, Boke, Abuwajo, Kumafulugunjo. He gave them at the hostel, Manu Loco. You need to have to, I give them 3 million naira.
Okay, what would Halims have done in that case?
So what I'm telling you is that why is he claiming the glory of the collective effort of people? That's my question.
Well, are you aware that he was part of the people that made that effort?
But why will he claim the glory that Kunduai? That's the question I'm asking you.
So in all of this, because our time is fast spent,
yes,
and I want you to summarize all of these things you are saying. With all that you have said, and moving ahead, I want to ask you, moving ahead, what specifically are you looking from Halims at its seat now?
Okay, good. That's all. If Halim's agenda is about education,
yes,
I want to ask him this morning, how many schools he call Ujanomala, or how many schools he innovate Ujanomala?
Okay.
If healthcare or health is she agenda Halim's, how many hospitals we call or innovate Ujanomala? If Keniki infrastructures development on she akanyam, and when we show Ujanomala, if human capital, human development, ki agenda we, how many people he empowered or how many people he employed no mala?
But you mentioned solar lights, you mentioned borehole as some of the
solar light that work within 1 week can stop working. Is that an achievement?
Halims is working in your community, in your local
so
government.
That's so if possible you emerge as a rep member in fair constituency. So 50 solar light color within 1 week will become a car.
Moving ahead.
Let me tell you something. Do you know that
yes,
our assembly member in Omaro government has a very good achievement more than Halims?
Okay, I want to ask you, what is the way forward for you people in Omala? And moving ahead, because the 2027 election is coming, what are you people looking forward to?
In Omaro government, we have one principle.
Okay.
When you insult us,
yes,
directly or indirectly, our answer is we'll give it back to you during election.
Okay.
But I can tell you that Halims can only have 200 votes in Omala.
So Halims have just 200 supporters in Omala now.
The possible people that might vote for him is, let's assume, Party executive. Let's say all the party executive in APC and the coordinators.
Okay. What party do you belong to?
I don't belong to any party.
So who are you speaking for?
I'm speaking for myself and my community.
All right.
So that's all. Let me tell you something briefly before you run up.
Yes, our time is fast spent.
Alims doesn't have a capital project.
We are rounding up.
Let me remember something. That's all. Go okay. Abomala, we are so happy. Do you know why happy? There's one man from Alamabaro who don't care Prince Joan Energy. This young man is having a whole capital project in Omala.
What is he doing in Omala?
He's building a town hall for Omala people.
Is the town hall the problem of Omala people?
So you don't know that town hall is part of development in the community where leaders and stakeholders together and discuss for the way forward of the community. If you combine this capital project, Okolem Kodama is more than Halim's 80s project in Omala. How much is solar? Solar is 74,000 mata okaili. How much Manguboho?
But have you presented town hall as a problem of your community to Halim and he refused to do it for you people?
Halim is aware of our problem. Like a follow must have a blueprint. What to stand to do for your people. And Abuwa that keep complaining, they keep begging Halim to do some development. This young man from Malama just came to Abijikolo one day. Because that town hall, Aliaku, assembly by, he laid the foundation of that data hall. Not even a machine. So one day we saw in the media that one young man from Amabaro came and want to build a town hall. Presently now, that building is at the opening stage now.
But Joan is contesting to represent Ankpa, Omala, and all Amabaro Federal Council. The same position Halim is occupying. I hope this is not an indirect campaign for Joan.
Not indirect campaign. Shanki one ki Omala don't vote. We vote for Nekanili. Amado or Joan. I vote to Motanili. I can know Matan. Personal come I use go. But Alims I vote to. So any just people are there's have an applause from the people of Omala government.
All right.
That's why we are saying that our assembly member of the Omala government has a very tangible project. On that is in office, but more than Alims.
Okay.
If we go to Ogodo as this man built a hospital in Ogodo.
That is a project. That is a discussion for another day.
Yes, to tell you that. There's a
we'll bring you again.
If assembly member in the Omala government can have more project than a rep member in 5 constituency, that means there's a problem.
Thank you. We'll bring you again to speak on other topics as we progress, as we get close to 2027 general election. But I want to assure you that whatever you say here is heard, and the people will always come back to attest to all that you have said, whether true or false. We have people from your community.
I'll show you the picture. I'll show you the pictures.
They'll all be in the comment section.
I'll also give you that. This picture you should place on your screen.
All right, thank you so much. That is where we're happy. Thank you so much for coming. What's that your name again, comrade?
Jibrin Destin Salisu.
Comrade Jibrin Salisu Ali. All right, thank you so much for coming. Until next time, my name is Dansofo Junior, and it's been a wonderful time. Please don't forget to share, to drop your comment, and make other people know about What Now. Thank you. Until next time, my name is Dansofo Junior. Bye for now.